Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about how interoperability is a necessity for development surrounding CBDCs and the financial sector. So in a fantastic thread of tweets provided by Sanel on Twitter, he provided details in regards to a number of developments surrounding CBDCs. So in the first tweet, he detailed to how the private blockchain offerer Corda is incorporated and directly utilized by 90% of banks around the world, including over 150 central banks and over 44,000 retail banks. So with the direct utility and use cases surrounding Corda by financial services and banks around the world, is coupled with the organization private blockchain offerer having a direct collaboration and directly uses the innovations provided by Quant, including overledger. So the following clip features the development lead at R3 Corda detailing how ingrained Corda is in terms of the financial and banking sector as we speak.
Fargo and MasterCard and NASDAQ. So, as I mentioned, about 90% of the banking sector leverages Corda. So this is a huge use case.
So Quant is the only crypto project on the marketplace that has a direct affiliation and partnership with Corda, where the direct collaboration between Corda and Quant sees the innovations provided by the two fintech organizations being leveraged in development surrounding the SIA chain initiative in mainland Europe, where this initiative sees the direct connectivity between blockchain networks between financial services, including banks, across the wider European marketplace. And this development saw the direct integration and incorporation of Corda's blockchain offering and Quant's overledger capability to enable connectivity between such financial bodies, including their blockchain networks. So the SIA chain initiative encompasses over 570 banks based in Europe. So as financial services and banking infrastructure continue to progress and develop over time, the likes of Corda will become more integrated and ingrained in financial developments and services in a number of regions around the world, especially when blockchain and DLT become more integrated into financial services. So as Corda becomes more ingrained in financial developments and banking services, Corda may look to the likes of Quant's innovations, including overledger, to enable actions surrounding interoperability and cross-chain compatibility between future ledgers surrounding CBDCs and just general payment infrastructure within the banking sector. So extremely exciting for Quant, especially over the long run. So in another thread of tweets provided by Sanel, he provided details in regards to a paper published by the BIS, where the BIS provided details in regards to a number of projects involving CBDCs. So one project detailed by the paper included Project Dunbar, where Project Dunbar involved the collaboration between 4 central banks alongside the BIS and the utility of the Corda blockchain, where this collaboration was centered around providing connectivity between blockchain infrastructure and DLT provisions between such financial bodies, including the mentioned central banks. So within the paper published by the BIS mentioned to the need and the provisioning of API gateways. So API gateways are centered around providing connectivity between DLT and blockchain infrastructure. So an innovation on the marketplace that could provide this mechanism of connectivity and interoperability is Quant's overledger ODAP offering, where overledger provides the capacity and the ability to provide blockchain connectivity and also providing connectivity between blockchains and legacy networks. So Quant could be an enabling factor which could solve this potential limitation in terms of cross CBDC interoperability and connectivity and communication. So the need for interoperability in developments surrounding the financial sector was actually echoed by the World Economic Forum, where the World Economic Forum detailed to the 3 types of interoperability, including cross-authentication, oracles, and API gateways, in which Quant's overledger complies with and facilitates. So in another tweet provided by Sanel, he highlighted to the need and the researching surrounding MCBDC bridges. So an MCBDC bridge involves the wide-scale connectivity of varying CBDCs through the utility of API gateways. So an MCBDC bridge will be centered around providing universal connectivity between varying CBDC ledgers at a given time. So the paper published by the BIS detailed and mentioned to how a MCBDC bridge could arise and how it could look, where an MCBDC bridge would enable the wide-scale and universal interoperability and compatibility between CBDCs across the world. So as detailed by Project Dunbar, an API gateway would be required to enable and facilitate cross-CBDC connectivity. So one innovation again that could provide this degree of connectivity is overledger's ODAP offering. So the rolling out and implementation of an MCBDC bridge would have to have some degree of agreement between and among central banks around the world, where such central banks would have to come to some degree of agreement in regards to which underlying tech could power and enable MCBDC frameworks and capacities to arise and emerge. So if such central banks turn and look to Quant's innovations, including overledger, for such developments, this could be quite significant and bullish for QNT token holders, as if such financial bodies seek to use Quant's overledger, they could only do so if they purchase QNT to gain access to Quant's overledger. And this is coupled with QNT also acting as a means of utility. So when financial bodies, including central banks, pass datasets between CBDC ledgers around the world, such actions would be facilitated by QNT if overledger is the underlying MCBDC bridge. So these mechanisms of utility surrounding QNT will mean that there'll be sizable increases to the demand for QNT, and as a result the price of QNT may increase, especially over the long run. So the points put forward in this video and the concepts described in this video aren't clear-cut insights into whether Quant's innovations, including overledger, will be directly incorporated and integrated into developments, especially surrounding CBDCs. But it indicates the importance of interoperability frameworks and how the likes of overledger could be a key component, especially in terms of enabling financial actions to arise around the world and in terms of enabling cross-chain compatibility between future CBDCs. What are your thoughts on Quant? Do you think central banks will use Quant's innovations? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.